I spent 6 months living in Russia during the war in Ukraine. I heard siren warnings of drones overhead and felt our apartment shake from missile explosions. But I also went to farmers markets and barbecues, fed stray cats with babushkas, and celebrated New Year's Eve with family. I came in July 2025 with my wife Anastasia. The plan was simple: get her new passport and leave. But bureaucracy moves a little slow, so a 1-month trip turned into a 6-month trip, 3 hours from the Ukrainian war border. So find out what happened living in Russia as an American for 6 months. So guys, I'm headed to Moscow. Now, this wasn't exactly an easy country to get a visa. It was a little expensive, but they finally approved me. So I will see you guys there. So I'm flying into Domodedovo airport, and apparently I might be waiting 1 hour to 6 hours while they approve me. I'm hoping it goes quick. We'll see. How are you?
Just stressed. Just a little stressed.
So we made it. Not bad. Flight was like 5 hours, but you know how it is. But we're here, thank God. All good, all safe. How are you?
It's a beautiful sunset.
Yeah, there's a beautiful sunset here. And we landed here. Passport control was surprisingly pretty chill. I was waiting an extra 2 hours or so though. I was taken to a separate room and they went through my phone. They didn't check my messages or anything, but they did take a number from my phone so they could track me. They called my wife to confirm what we were doing, since they actually let her go ahead of me through Border Patrol. They asked what I do for a living, and eventually they let me through. They were actually quite professional, and I never felt threatened, but it was a little tiring, especially after a long flight coming into Russia. You doing good? Yeah. So this is Russia right here, guys. And you got the scammer taxi guys right behind me, you know? There we go. Right. It was late, so we left the airport and got a 1-hour taxi ride across Moscow. But we ended up encountering our first problem on this trip. The hotel we booked was in my name. And the thing is, they couldn't register me. What is registration? Well, in Russia, every foreigner must get registered and tell the government where they are staying. The thing is, our host didn't know how to register a foreigner, so they wanted to cancel our reservation last minute. But after a little bit of back and forth, we were able to get them to change it to my wife's name, and that took care of it. It is so sunny here. It is really nice here, honestly. Look at this. Wow. The city is so clean. I mean, look at the streets here. Everything is just so clean here. It's like unbelievably clean in this city. Right? So they do have some foreign brands here still. It looks like they changed the logo on this one, but we have a Papa John's here, as you guys can see. That says Papa John's. That's a Papa John's for sure. And look at this, it says Domino, but there's no S and there's no logo here. This is weird, guys. Look at this shit. It's like a tank there. It's a fucking tank over there, guys. Yeah. So life in Moscow is actually surprisingly pretty chill. It's a clean city. It's really nice in summertime. The thing is though, you can definitely feel the war looming overhead. There are advertisements set up, advertising to join the war, and you get a certain amount of money if you do. And in front of the US Embassy in Moscow, there are victory messages set up right outside of it. So I'm riding the metro for the first time here. Let's go. Here we go, got the metro card. Okay, right here. Go on. Okay, here we go. There we go. This is the metro here. They got a very extensive metro system in this city. So we're gonna go for a ride.
Excited?
Yes, I'm gonna take the metro here. That's right here. Go.
Следующая станция Беговая.
It's cool. Cool. Wow, it's fast. Here we are. downtown here is really pretty. Look at this. Can we go? Can we go? So I'm here in front of St. Basil's Cathedral.
The most beautiful cathedral. Just look at that. Just look at that.
Let's go check it out. It's the heart of Moscow. Really beautiful here, as you can see. It's quite big, you know? It's special here. It's the Kremlin right there. Got the malls all throughout here. Church right over there. Hello, hello. Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Fine.
Very cool. Look at this. Look at this mall out here. People are friendly here. They're pretty chill. You get a lot of cool people here, actually. Many Russians have told me that Moscow is not Russia. Why? Because Moscow holds a vastly disproportionate amount of the country's wealth, political power, and infrastructure. My wife is from a city called Voronezh, and this is naturally where we would be staying. It's about a 10-hour train ride from Moscow. Flying there isn't really possible because the airspace above has been closed by the military. Voronezh happens to be a major industrial hub in Russia. I was excited, but a little nervous to go. So this is a train here in Russia, a long-haul train. They got like little cubbies here, just like that. So yeah, we're going down right here. There we go. So I'm on a Russian long-haul train to Voronezh, and you want to see how it looks? The window, just like that. You got everyone there. 7 hours. So the train is moving right now. You guys can see. Look at this out the window. Cute, no? So we gotta pass through here. Okay, what do I do? Open that handle? Good. Whee! Okay, we made it. What is it?
It's a filter and boiler, I guess.
It's for boiling?
Yeah. It's hot water. Like here you open. And here it's filter.
So what is it? It's for tea, hot water and tea. So every train like this has a boiler right on it for tea, because of course it's snowing here so many months out of the year. You gotta have tea water. You can see everything on it, right? A little pressure gauge, filter, tap. This thing is very hot to the touch. I can't touch it, it hurts. So quiet here. No one is talking, it's just totally silent. It is summer here in Voronezh. It's hot out, guys. Look at this. Woo. Let's go walk around. So this is Prospect Revolution. This is actually the main street in Voronezh. It's the first street here in this city as well. It's quite old. You can see all the old architecture. It's beautiful. This is a beautiful summer day here in Russia. It's not too hot. Yeah. As you can see, look at all this. You can see all the old architecture out here. And they have a statue here of a dog, and you know what you're supposed to do with it? You rub its nose just like this, and it gives you good luck. Just like that. Really cool. This is the historic center of the city right here. You can touch the dog there. As you can see, other people are doing it right now. It's so big here, you know, the streets are so big, sidewalks are so big, everything feels so grand here, you know? Wow. I'm getting wet here. Oh my gosh. We're going down here. Look at this. Uh-oh. Not bad, not bad. Going out through here. Here we go. It is beautiful out here, guys. Beautiful Russian summer. Got the water going. Look at this. It was my first time spending an extended period of time with my wife Anastasia's family. What better way to get to know each other than a good old-fashioned barbecue? To prepare, we headed to the local farmer's market for food. This is cool. Look at this. This is a farmer's market.
Смотрим, смотрим.
Но это не О. Вот О. Начнем. Раз.
Baby, smell them.
Вот это одна беленькая осталась, поэтому вам всех по одной набрать?
Да не, мы пока смотрим.
Все, намек понял, ждем.
Они пока унюхают, обалдеют.
Да.
Запах.
Сколько?
250 рублей, все удовольствие. Вон те 300, там высокие.
А это на посадку?
А вы что думали?
Не знаю.
Это липа май.
How much is it?
И вот этот прям, который почище будет.
It's good.
Это вот чистая липа.
Which one you like more? This
Липа.
one? Давайте просто липу.
Липа.
Пыльца.
Like a dust.
How much is it? Should we buy?
210. This is very healthy actually. It's
Is it
healthy.
sweet?
Я правильно же знаю?
Ну
или
да.
нет?
Иммунитет
Yeah,
поднимает.
it's for immunity.
Для
Yeah.
спортсменов нормально идет.
It's like protein.
Но вот это вот то же самое, но это уже, то есть, ферментировано, так сказать. Она как бы поэффективнее раза в 3, чем
Спасибо.
простая
And this is
пыльца.
more effective than this one. It's like it's for health.
Давай. So her dad has gotten a lot of stuff here. We have potatoes, mint, tomatoes here, onions, everything. Eggs.
А что это? Хрен. Хрен?
Hen.
What do you do with this?
It's a horseradish.
Понюхай. Smell it, smell it.
It's horseradish. It's very minty.
Это ментол,
Beautiful.
А, it's mental.
а у вас совсем другая.
А это...
Херня, да?
Я просто, образно говорю, да?
Так, ну куда просто ее, куда девать-то?
Ее домой сейчас взял, посушил домой, вот прям вот разложил,
Так,
порезал мелко, посушил на газетке,
а потом в чай добавляешь,
и
да?
в чай, да, вот именно вот в чай.
Почем фигня?
80 рублей вот это.
Я в нее вот несколько листиков накидал.
25 рублей.
Чисто ее. Я говорю, еще лимона. Говорю, мохито. А в холодильничек. Мохито просто.
Do you understand?
Да, понимаю. Понимаю. Да.
А я кипятейку, видишь?
Круто. Круто. That's cool. Такие dog.
Как зовут?
Луи.
Луи.
Ой, Луи.
Луи.
Короля Франции.
Перерождение.
Бля, а больше не было.
Круто.
Я вот
Отлично.
таких за
Ты
неделю
молодец.
2 съел с мамой вдвоем, отвечаю.
Так, держи.
Один на 8 килограмм, другой на 9 с чем-то. Вот так лучше.
Ну что, арбуз хороший, да?
Бомба. Если у тебя блок свой, это самая крутая
Да.
точка.
Приходи сюда снимать сторисы.
Нате кто-нибудь возьмите.
Рекламу пустит. Опа. Здорово.
You got it? Okay, let's go.
До свидания.
До свидания, спасибо.
Мы едем на пикник, мы же к дочери американец приехал.
So we've made it to the Russian countryside here. We're gonna have a barbecue.
Василиса, come here. Бери стульчик, хочешь, он туда ляжем тебя. Можно его сюда, его.
Here we go. Pork right here. It's good.
Выбирайте. Это что с этим?
All of this was really nice, but I was awakened that night to another reality present in this country.
So you can hear the alarm going off. You hear it maybe like once every other night, maybe every third night. I think it has something to do with like UAVs flying around.
At night sometimes I would hear these sirens. What are they? Well, they are warnings of UAVs flying overhead. It's like a little drone with an explosive that can fly into a target. Voronezh has been targeted before because it does hold strategic importance in this war. When there is a threat of a UAV or drone, the internet sometimes gets cut off on your mobile phone. So what this means is you can't use navigation apps, you can't use their version of an Uber app. It's called Yandex Drive, and it just makes life harder. So it's hard to navigate there sometimes, especially when there's the threat of an explosion. This is something that's undeniable when staying in Russia, is that you definitely do always feel the war looming overhead. And the general sense that I got from a lot of people there, talking to them, was that things weren't going to improve anytime soon. Regardless, people here still are trying to live an ordinary life and make the best of what they've been dealt. There is one Russian tradition that I'd never heard of before or participated in, and it's when you go with your family to clean the gravestones of deceased relatives. My mother-in-law wanted to do this, so I decided to tag along with them to see. I thought it would help me understand the culture here a bit better and help me grow our relationship a little better as well.
Да, те пахнут, а эти нет. Ну-ка, дайте понюхать. Правда. Our culture, the even number of flowers you would give for those people who are dead, or like when they're dead, and then even uneven for alive people. So.
Wow. So this has been growing since the summer, no? So in Russian tradition, you clean the graveyards of your ancestors. So what does that mean? Well, you pull up all sorts of weeds or flowers or anything, and you put out candies and fresh flowers on their grave as well. And they do this once every 3, 4, 5 years or so. If you live far away, I think some people do it once a year. It's an interesting tradition. I've never seen anything like this before. It's cool. The graveyards here are very unique. I've never been in a graveyard like this one before. It's different, you know, the nature is different. They put a lot of stuff out, as you can see. Like they put these little gates around them. They'll have benches. You know, I've noticed people have been putting candy out. They put the face of the person who has passed on the grave as well. I've not seen that before. We don't usually do that in our graveyards in the USA. Look at this. You can just see it's very... I think what's most powerful about the graveyards here is that you see the face of the person on the tombstone itself. So there's lots of them all behind me and all throughout this graveyard. And you just see the scale of, you know, life in terms of all the life that's been here and all the life that has passed on. Something about it is very powerful in their graveyards here, just due to the depiction of the person on the gravestone. So this is what it looks like after everyone's done cleaning. One thing I noticed is that sanctions don't really affect people in their ordinary lives. Buying groceries and food is actually reasonably affordable here, and there are plenty of Western brands here still being imported. So they have everything here. You have every kind of meat product you're looking for, all sorts of dairy products here. I'm seeing caviar, I'm seeing all types of yogurt. They got so much stuff here, honestly. And there is a Burger King right down there. There's a Burger King right down there. It makes you wonder though, like, are these sanctions having effects, you know? Look at this. Totally full. There is absolutely nothing missing from this grocery store. I was actually starting to gain some attention here since it's not common for an American to come and stay in Voronezh. So I happened to go viral on their local social media pages. A video of me walking around the city went viral here and got hundreds of thousands of views. So a local journalist reached out to me for an interview. I agreed to the interview and decided to go and see what it was all about. Yeah.
So cute.
Yeah.
Now, where have you been before? In Voronezh.
I've been to a lot of places in the city. I was in the center many times, like here on the Prospect Revolution. Yeah, we went there. Here's the Lenin statue, the center, the heart of the city, the government building, where we saw the statue of Lenin. As summer turned into autumn, we realized we were going to be here a little longer than 6 weeks or so. So we decided to get our own flat and wait until Anastasia's new passport was ready.
Hello.
Hello, hello. So we made it into the flat. This is our flat. This is the first room. If you go through, got the duck. It's the second room. Then there's the bathroom and kitchen. We made it home. Russia really prefers building apartment buildings over single-family homes. This goes back to communism, where everyone was actually given their own apartment to live in. So you will actually meet a lot of families here who have very little money, but they happen to own 1, 2, or sometimes even 3 apartments. There's a communal aspect to these buildings with unwritten rules about how you're supposed to treat the hallways and how you're supposed to treat the elevators. You also have to respect the hours in which you make noise. This 2-room apartment costs 35,000 rubles a month. That's about $400, and it includes all utilities. So I'm at this Russian street fair today, and it's the day of the city here in Voronezh. Let's go check it out.
Поехали.
So it's like drones? They have a large military presence here for sure, definitely with a message. There's a booth there teaching kids how to assemble drones. What stood out to me was how military equipment was on display right next to babushkas baking traditional bread. The contrast was jarring for me. Violence next to everyday life.
Вот молодой человек хочет у вас.
Сколько?
Все, что вот здесь, по 100 рублей.
100 rubles.
Окей.
Вот здесь подороже.
Сколько?
Ну, один значок 100 продается набором. То есть, если 20 штук, там, грубо говоря, то, соответственно, 2000.
Окей.
Вот эти по 300 рублей.
300.
И есть футбол.
That's so cool.
Faces of looking after sick people. This one.
That's so cool.
see. It's like we're
What's the
doing-
history on this one?
Just like all Soviet.
Oh, Soviet books? Oh, look at that. He's got the instrument over there.
А, есть.
Что?
А вы умеете играть?
Нет,
Нет.
нет. Я
О.
ваши уши поберегу.
Can you play?
Нет. Нет.
Ну,
My
на
sister
ней легко
knows how
учиться.
to play.
При желании на ней легко можно учиться. Тем более, если вы играть умеете, то...
That's cool.
Говорила just... This is kind of how you play it, no?
Что это?
Балалайка.
Балалайка. Ah, okay.
Ну, матрешки стоят. А, не забрали.
Ah, интересно. Winter was coming, but there was no snow. It was just bleak outside most days with rain, and it was quite dreary. Where's the winter?
I don't have the answer to this question. I don't know what winter is. Ask global warming.
There's been no snow.
Isn't that pretty? Ooh, touch it, touch it, touch it. It's frozen. Like gently.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is frozen.
It is frozen.
That's cool.
Wow. So pretty.
Our everyday life mostly consisted of going on walks when the sun was out, running errands, and cooking at home. Then the war started getting a little too close for comfort for me. An American-made missile called an ATACMS exploded relatively close to our flat. It was all over the news here. The missile was intercepted and no one was hurt, but the explosion was loud and you could feel the apartment shake. This is when I started counting the days for Anastasia's new passport and started making plans to leave. So it has snowed officially here in Russia. Took a long time. Got a couple days before New Year's. It's amazing outside today. Whoa. So here we are at the center of the square here. You can see Lenin right behind me. At least I hope you can. Look at that. They humans pull it. It's not an electric one. That's cool. Here we are in the elevator. We're gonna go feed the cats and dogs. There's a lot of stray cats and dogs here. It's winter time. We figure it's like a nice thing to do in the cold season, so this is our giving back, I guess you could say. Спасибо. It's cool, no? We're going. So this is how it's working right here. Maybe we can meet a babushka that will help us. This is Russian winter right here, guys. This is the fucking Russian winter right here. It's fucking cold, guys. I gotta put my hands in my fucking pockets because it's fucking cold, so I'm gonna stop recording for now. Jesus Christ, guys. We're gonna go in here and get me some gloves because my hands are freezing. Okay, let's try them. Oh, jeez.
You like them?
I mean, they're big, they're warm.
They're big?
No, they're good. Let's buy these. Oh. So we're gonna go get some cat food now in this shop here. Just like that.
Ну, наверное, маленькие это все влезет, да?
Здравствуйте.
У нас все такие вот такие.
Сухой. Вот.
И вот сюда можно с таким смокером намешать. Все сюда?
А вот в кашу
Опа.
сыпайте, они кашу
Опа.
подъедят. Давай,
О,
давай мы вот так вот. Вот большую тоже.
О, иди сюда, смотри.
Вот сюда можно
Опа,
кладите.
сюда. Да ты мой хороший, у тебя же он все разодрано.
Вот бежит. Опа, чури, бегут.
Подожди.
Еще бежит. Давай иди, ты не
Меня
ела
тоже
влажный.
намочили.
Куда
Давай сюда.
побежала?
Ну,
Иди
сюда,
сюда. Ася, Ася.
Сюда, поворачивайся в эту
Ася,
сторону. Сюда.
Ася. Побежала. Да, боится тоже.
А тут что-то места мало.
Зачем? Нет, пусть. Это я уж. А еще, ну вот
Сюда?
давайте вот сюда. Я вот сейчас
О, привет.
черненькому дам. Да не бойся, ой, как боится.
Ну, можно вот эту тоже туда высыпать. Подсыпать. Сюда. Так, нет?
Ну, немного. Там есть, хватит. Давай я черненькому дам. Иди сюда, Асенька. Где ты там? Чего переживаю за беленького котеночка? А тут, смотрю, дыры заткнуты те. Кирпичом.
А даже те заткнули?
Даже те, я выткнула их, я их выткнула. Но котенка, видно, так перепугали, наверное,
кошмар.
выгоняли. И он сейчас на той стороне, там третий подъезд, там дверь и дырку там мужчина давно проделал. Вот он туда, видно. А вот сюда сейчас не доходит, голодный, я не
Может,
знаю.
ему туда поближе отнести?
Так вот, боимся, там народ, знаете, у нас какой?
А, это тут... Как его зовут?
Возмущаться
Николай?
будут. А?
Николай где-то тут.
Ну и Николай,
Ещё
Николай
есть?
вот эту дырку заткнул, кто-то разоткнул, слава богу.
М.
Вначале с мороза, а он дыру заткнул.
Ну, это вообще...
Вообще, конечно. И все остальные это уже их дети. Ну, наелись вы сегодня. Прямо около обеих ушей, я не знаю, кто его
Ой, да, тут он
подрал
подрался.
вообще. ага.
Кошмар. Все, побежали мы к собакам.
Ну, давайте.
Вас с наступающим.
Давайте.
С Новым годом.
Наступающим.
До свидания. Got it. She's very nice. Very nice babushka back there. She's very nice. She's helping the cats out. Look at this, guys, though. Isn't this crazy? This is usually a little garden, no? Some food.
Hello.
Mm,
Do you see anything? Держи, ты такое не любишь? Или ты боишься?
he's a fat bully. Hello. You got more food. Your food.
Ну,
Oh.
то есть он может. Ничего страшного не будет. Он
See, he's bullying. Oh, but that one's for you. All for you.
Все,
Have some. Bon appetit.
давай, беги. Все.
All right, bye-bye. He didn't bark at us when he saw us coming. Like he knew it was food with us. Something so cozy about this place, honestly. Здравствуйте. Здравствуйте.
Здрасте. Ваши кошки.
Как говорится, с какой целью интересуетесь?
А мы кошек там кормим, которые сбоку.
Я поняла. А я, смотрите, как я кормлю.
Oh.
Это уже третье блюдо. Сначала сухой корм, теперь молоко.
Десерт у них будет тоже?
Нет, десерт. У меня вот тут знакомый живет
Ага.
в двухэтажке. У нее кот такой, вот знаете, веслоухий,
Ага.
как он называется.
Шотландский?
Ну, в общем, поняла, и нос такой. Вот
А,
он
персидский?
Он уже стар.
Ага.
И вот она, значит, ему покупает проплан, и он, значит, вот чуть-чуть съест, а остальное, значит, она складывает, набирает целую коробку, вот она только сейчас принесла. А я им туда бульончика еще налью.
О,
И вот это все жиденькое. Сначала они пьют вот этот бульон, потому что воды-то вот сейчас где?
да.
Ну, оставлю я, она тут же замерзнет. А бульон, конечно, и он вот это с пропланом это пропитывает, я все так размешаю.
Вообще, вот это пир у них.
Микроволновки, вот сейчас разогревала, почему я это? Я ходила в микроволновке, молоко, я все тепленькое. Ну, холодное, вообще кошки не любят же холодное.
Ну да,
Вот.
они
Как
такие
вот
чувствительные.
В природе, в природе, вот лев поймал антилопу, да, она же горячая,
Ну да.
теплая, вот они, вот. Так что это.
Они
котенок,
ловят
вот
суп.
это ее сынок, он что-то, наверное, проглотил. И у него вот, наверное, что-то там мешает, он вот плохо, он, видишь, глотает, сидит вот так.
Может, его к ветеринару отвезти?
А они же дикие.
Его так не получится, он не пойдет?
Он не поймает. Это вот он сейчас еще, я вот привык, вот разговариваешь, а муж вот выйдет покурить, просто, вот, представляешь, вот выглядывает вот так, а он на него как посмотрит, как ломанет вообще, вот так бежит, боится, не знает его. Ко мне, потому что они привыкли. Я кормлю, он все время на работе.
Но они женщин, может быть, больше любят, мне
Я
кажется.
кормлю, они уже привыкли, я же
Да.
разговариваю с ними. Вот. А там я даже поставила, видите, вот провод идет, а поливатель там стоит.
О, ничего себе.
Ну, а холод.
Ну вот им повезло.
30 лет, вот 30 лет назад мы с ним. В 91 году мы с ним.
Я в 95-м только родилась.
Меня сын 91-го. И все говорили, ой, не волнуйтесь, школу построил. И вот ему уже 34 года, вот школе 2 года.
Так, давай, ты садись.
Давай. Well, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. You want to go for it? Ask them if you can go for one.
Можно?
А один или можешь вдвоем?
Вдвоем. Ну давай вдвоем. Пойдем.
Хотя по одному. Жень, тогда мы на другой по очереди. Да, ты...
Большие катаются?
А?
Большие тут катаются?
Да.
Да.
Так что катались.
Да, ну ладно. Это безопасно?
Это безопасно.
Безопасно тут? Ноги вот сюда?
Да, первый.
Вот так? Да. Точно?
Да, ну чтобы ноги первые.
Чтобы ноги первые, так, окей. Точно я не упаду? Вот за что держаться? За эту.
Давай, давай.
А вон там оббегайте. Тропинка есть.
Давай я тебе принесу.
Дэн, иди принимай ватрушку. Пошел, спустись, прими. Ну давай, есть.
Ooh. How was
Держи, я тебя подниму сейчас. Оставайся там, я тебе сейчас ее дам. Сейчас. Опа, спасибо большое.
that? Cool?
Yes.
Very funny. Let's go. New Year's Eve is the biggest holiday in Russia. It is mostly a family holiday, so people are usually cooking at home all day. The supermarkets can get kind of busy beforehand. I almost missed the window to buy red caviar, which is so delicious the way they put it on bread with butter. I could eat like 20 of these. These are delicious. These are absolutely amazing.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year! After the clock strikes 12, everyone makes a wish. You write it down on a piece of paper, you crumple it up, you throw it into a champagne glass. Oh, and I forgot, you light it on fire beforehand, and then you drink it burning in the champagne glass. Even the family cat joined in the celebration. It was a really nice night, but a little bittersweet for us because we knew we wouldn't see Anastasia's parents for a while, and I'd grown quite close to them during my stay here in Russia. We boarded a train to Moscow to catch a flight out of Russia. This added an 8 to 10 hour train journey to our trip, which shows how difficult it is here to visit family if they don't live in Moscow. Just waiting on the train now. Should be about 20 minutes or so till we leave. All right, we made it here to Moscow. So we're going down, called a taxi on their taxi app here. This is cool, look at this. So we are walking down here to the Red Square right now. I believe there's like a winter market open that we're gonna check out. Looks pretty cool, but check out the main street here. Ooh, it's got a lot of lights out here. Very bright. So bright out here. Wow, they really do everything for these lights.
Pretty, no?
Yeah. Oh. Here we are.
In Moscow.
Cool. The next day we flew to Asia and I felt relief. I did feel relief. I felt a little sad that I was leaving my in-laws behind. I miss them. And my heart goes out to people who don't have the resources to leave on both sides. Because it does take money and resources and income in order to get out of this situation. And there's many people who aren't able to leave. Will I go back anytime soon? Well, I'm not so sure I would at this time. Things have gotten a little more tense there, and apps like Telegram and WhatsApp have since been blocked. An ordinary life that I'm usually used to isn't entirely in the cards there right now. Ordinary people, wonderful. I love the local culture there. People are so nice there once you get to know them. I appreciate that traditions are still valued in Russia. It's genuinely an interesting place, and I hope to go back when circumstances are calmer. I don't have any preaching messages to share. I've survived 6 months in Russia. Physically speaking, I don't think I was in drastically more danger than any other places I've lived. Mentally, it was kind of stressful living close to an active war zone though, but I've realized that all of that is out of my control. Day-to-day life there is fairly mundane for most people, and it was quite mundane for me as well. You adapt and you accept what you can't change, and you try to make the best of what cards you've been dealt. It happened, and now it's over. I'm glad I went. Look at this.